what would you suggest to other investors, other sponsors, other operators who are trying to sponsor their first deal, maybe their second deal, and they're trying to attract passive investors and they don't have that track record yet? They don't have that Verivest account that they can share with these investors, but they're very confident with their abilities to transition and operate this asset. What would you tell them to help them with that raise and that sponsor?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I do get that all the time. And what I tell people, I want you to put yourself in the investor's shoes. All right. So now you're the sponsor, and we do this when we set our terms all the time. I say, all right, wait a minute, I'm not the sponsor now. I'm going to be the investor, and I'm going to look objectively at considering investing with someone. What's going to matter to me? So I'm going to want to have. I want to know that the sponsor is going to have some skin in the game. I'm going to want to know that there's some experience somewhere there, right? Because you got to have some experience. And typically, let me just keep going. I want to follow the 4 rules that I just laid out, right? So now, let's pretend like I'm a sponsor now that I'm missing one of those things that investors really kind of want. Maybe it's experience. Well, go find it. We have partnered with people to be that experience, right? In fact, we closed recently on a deal where it was the guy's first deal. And I said, look, it's kind of small for us. We really wouldn't normally do this deal. I want to help you get started. So you go do your thing. I'll be the experience. I like the deal, right? Obviously, I like the deal. And he was able to use our experience, because we had some money in the deal as well, to give his investors comfort that there's someone there that if something starts to get squirrely, there's an experienced person there. So I would say, as a sponsor, you want to figure out what you're missing and try to fill that gap somehow. So that might mean early on that you're giving up a little bit of your promote when you wish you didn't have to. But the alternative is you don't get started, right? And so I view it as, and partner with the people that are going to treat you fairly. All right. Don't let a sponsor or a co-GP really take you for a ride, because some probably will. Right. But, you want them to come from a good place. They want to help you get started. And there's a lot of guys that want to help people get started. I am like that. I want to help people get started because I know how hard it was in the beginning for me. So you just got to fill that gap, whatever you think you're missing. If you don't have much money, okay, well, my investors want us to have some skin in the game. So maybe between my partner or 2 partners or 3 partners, we can get, a meaningful amount. Maybe between us, we can put 100,000 in the deal. See, that's significant. Now, as an investor, I'm like, hey, these guys are right next to me. They probably don't want to lose their 100 grand, just like I don't want to lose mine. So, you're just trying to solve each one of those problems. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I was hoping you would respond with that. I was kind of throwing the ball up there for an alley-oop. And it goes back to the networking that we talked about.
Yeah, it does.
You find a partner that fills that gap. I always think of commercial real estate acquisitions as putting together a puzzle. There's different puzzle pieces. Some pieces are bigger than others, but you're going to have to find all those different pieces to get that end finished puzzle finished, which is that closing day, which feels great. It's kind of a similar feeling of finishing the puzzle and signing those papers after you've been working on it for a while.
And if you like the content that we've shared here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. So thank you again, and have a wonderful day.